everyone, welcome back to the Soulless Photography YouTube channel. Today you'll be watching a match I am very excited to release, New Orleans Hurricanes versus New England Hurricanes in the semi-pro Ochos at the NXL Philly event. This is one of those matches that had a pretty high point total in the end. 15 points altogether were scored, so I can't wait for you guys to see this match. But as always, if you find yourself enjoying this video at any point, please feel free to leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I release a new video every week, sometimes two. Click the bell icon if you want to get notified every time I upload a video. And lastly, if you want to become a monthly supporter of the channel, you can click the join button down below and check out the memberships for my channel. Memberships range from $2.99 to $9.99 to get you early access to videos and ad-free viewing. If all goes right, this video will be out a day and a half early for members of the channel. So if that's something you're interested in, you can click the join button and get all the details on that. Alright, that's enough bullshit. Let's jump into the team breakdown. Okay, first off, let's talk about New Orleans Hurricanes. Heading into this event, they were just coming off a 4th place finish at the NXL Sunshine State Major. They went 3-1 in the prelims, only losing to Annapolis A-Team. The roster has been pretty steady over the years. They have had a couple new additions like Michael Brown and Aaron Smith, who have both been playing really well for them over the last few events. And now it seems like with the addition of coach Michael Bianca, formerly of CEP, the team has only been getting better. Now moving on to the New England Hurricanes, who were just coming off of a 1st place finish at the NXL Sunshine State Major. The team struggled a little bit in the prelims, going 2-0-2, tying Brooklyn Bears and Arsenal. This roster is full of so many solid players, there really isn't anybody that stands out. Ben Carroll has obviously been their aggressive snake side player and their center player and has been playing really well for them, but everybody else on this roster has also just been a really solid gun over the past few events. And that could be said for the other team as well. New England Hurricanes like to play a little more of an aggressive style, while the New Orleans Hurricanes have a more sit back and shoot kind of style. So I couldn't wait to film this match and see which one came out on top. Alright, so one last thing before we jump into the match, we're going to do the layout breakdown. It's the same layout breakdown as the last video, so if you've already seen it, feel free to skip ahead to the match. Okay, so now let's go over the NXL Philly layout. So first off, let's talk about the breakouts. So unlike the picture here, the field itself had almost no grass on it, especially by the time Sunday came around. That made it hard for players to go to certain spots off the break. So teams in practice were going into this snake right here, and sometimes into these Doritos right here off the break. But because it was really hard to slide anywhere on this field, most teams weren't going straight in. Another problem with this layout, and it being mainly just dirt, was that anytime you moved anywhere, there was a cloud of dust behind you. So even if you made it into the snake off break, there would be a giant dust cloud behind you so everybody knew where you were. And the same thing goes for anywhere else on the field. If you went D3 off break, there would be a cloud of dust and everybody knew where you were. So it was just a little bit harder to move around. So with that being said, I think most of the time we saw a home player, a D1 player. You could vary up this guy either going here or here, this position here, and then the snake side could really vary it up. I think most of the time I saw players going here. Once they got here, they would delay and go into the snake or go up to this wedge right here. But you could also send them to the corner and then straight up, or send them into the mini W right away if your snake eye wanted to risk that and then climb into the snake from there. But this seems like a very general breakout for most teams. So if we take a look at the D side, there's no straight line down the D side until you get up to this D3. So it really became either the home's job, this bunker, or this bunker to really hold down that D guy. But if you were a D1 player and you got here off the break and got a kill early, you really could put these players in and just go down the field. And the same thing goes for the snake side as well. If you got the wide guy off the snake side, you were pretty much able to just fly down the snake. That's a pretty general rule for paintball layouts. If you kill the wide guy, that's the side that you push. But on this layout, that rule seemed very prominent. It still played really aggressive despite the field conditions, which was nice to see. But this layout could have been so much better if we had good playing conditions. But that's it for the layout, so we're going to jump into the raw match, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Game on. Towel. 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 Point approved.
Your head was about to get peeled off.
1 minute. Game stopped. Reverse point. Game on. Towel. Point approved. Towel. Towel.
That's the scorekeeper, 50 scorekeeper for the time.
Point approved.
Yeah, board went down. Throw the fuck up. Let's go.
Game on. Base. Point approved. Game on. Point approved. Towel. 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 Point approved. Game on. Towel. 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 Game on. 60 seconds. Game stop. Base. Point approved. Game finished.